Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? So, like I said, I told us the last time that we were going to react to another Avenged Sevenfold song off the new album, which I don't even, now that I'm actually thinking about it, what is the name of the album? I actually don't know. Life is but a dream. I knew that. I just don't know why I didn't think about it. So things were commented and said in the last video from the way that these are titled. And that is that I stop too much and why is the need and all that. First off, I don't do the research behind who has copyright and who doesn't. So in order for me to get this out here in the format that I want it to be, I kind of have to stop sometimes and allow the video to just sit for a minute while I talk. Not because I want to. I'd like to just react normally and not have a problem, with talking after the fact, because I know some people are going to want that. They're going to want it that way. Here's the thing, though. If you want to listen to the song, then go listen to the song. I don't have a problem with you listening to the music. But if you want to know what my thoughts are, my initial thoughts, then you can watch my video. It's as simple as that. If you don't like it, that's fine. I'm not asking you to watch. But if you like this kind of stuff and you want to see more of it, you could subscribe, or you can like it, or you could dislike it. That's fine. I'll know. I've got the analytics. I've got the comments. I've got everything on my side. But the reason I do it the way that I do it is because I want to talk about music. Music is a passion. If you don't like music as a passion, or you don't understand why I stop and talk about certain things, that means you probably either haven't listened to the song already, or you just want some confirmation of your own. So I'm here to listen to music. I'm here to give you my thoughts. If you don't like me stopping, that's fine. Skip it until I don't stop it. It's not that hard. So, we're listening to Game Over by Avenged Sevenfold. The new album came out this past week, and so far I've been very, very surprised and overwhelmed with how different and how unique this sounds. I've heard a snippet of Game Over, I believe just the very beginning, and that's it. But I'm excited to kind of see where this song goes in comparison to Cosmic, We Still Love You and Nobody. I'm excited. And thank you guys so much for the comments on the previous video and the love you guys have shown me. It's very appreciative. I'm not after money. I just want to talk about music, and I want to find the like-minded people that enjoy what I do. So, without any further ado, let's get into the video. Already it sounds really good. It sounds like that's a nylon guitar, but I could be wrong. There are some effects that can make it electric or an acoustic sound more like a nylon, but very interesting. The imagery is also very interesting as well. The strings from orchestral strings didn't come in until the devil with wings came in with a sword and a lute, or a sword and a violin. So it's super interesting. It already starting off a lot like Cosmic, and I'm already hands down excited. So let's keep going.
Satisfied.
the background. Holy shit. First off, this is thrashy as hell. It reminds me of, Saint Anger or, Loaded from Metallica. It gives me that feeling. But it also has like a slight kind of Pantera thing where Shadows kind of sounds out of tune or out of key, but brings it back. And if you guys have watched the last video, which you haven't already, go ahead, check it out. I kind of do a deep dive analysis on Cosmic, which is the longest song on the album. But this is a shorter one. Obviously, it's only, 3, almost 4 minutes. So compared to 7.5, but it is already like something entirely different than Cosmic was. There's a lot of electronics going on. It sounded like Sinister was using a almost like a wah pedal that's set for a specific tone or something for the solo, which is honestly awesome. And to all the people who said I stopped on the last solo, I know, I'm very sorry. I enjoy Sinister's work as much as the next guy, but sometimes you really just got to get your thoughts out before you forget them. And Sinister is one of the most legendary guitarists, you guys can fight me, of the modern age right now. And that solo in itself was perfect for the mood, and it felt great. So I'm honestly kind of excited to see where this goes because, I mean, they're already thrashy. I don't know exactly what else would come up. So let's keep going.
Strikes me that I don't belong here anymore. As I observe my own reflection, try a happy face, staring through the warm tears, sad friend from the cold years. Adieu.
Beautiful.
I never had the will anyway. Toss a rope over the bridge and fall into the night. And here I swing from my family tree. Say good night. Can't you see? Life is but a dream anyway.
Wow. That was very, very beautiful. Oh, man. God, it's so thrashy. It reminds me of, Metallica or Pantera or even Slayer. But it has another twist to it. Obviously this gentle nature. And like I said last time, I don't have the lyrics in front of me, and that's fine. I kind of wanted to just listen to it for what it is. And this one, this album has had an overlying theme of like death, and that's fine. Like, I mean, obviously it's metal as fuck, but at the same time, it's also extremely like, it's gentle, it's caring, and it's peaceful. Which, honestly, like I said in the last video too, what was going on in these guys' heads as they wrote this? And I still haven't watched any interviews, and so I'm probably going to eventually do that once, there are more and more of them out there, and a lot of people kind of start publishing articles and whatnot. But I was overall kind of thrilled with this. It's very different from, other things in the album, of course, but it's very interesting, to be honest. And I'm kind of excited to see where the rest of the album's at then, compared to everything else. Sinister fucking knocked out of the park with that solo, by the way. It reminds me a lot of Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine, near the end of it mainly. But man, it was sick as shit. And he chose such a really interesting tone specifically for it. Yeah, man, this one's definitely gonna go on the playlists for sure. It's got such a really interesting chord progression too, especially listening back to it, right now. But thank you guys so much for coming in. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, feel free to stop in, subscribe, or just like the video. Leave a comment on what you'd like to see me react to next. If there's any upcoming stuff that you would like to see and a reaction about, or even other genres, I'm more than down. So there will be other videos coming out sometime soon, and it'll be more stuff that I've never heard, but not necessarily new. So stay tuned for that stuff, guys, and I will see you guys in another one. Bye.